Alright, tear in a perfectly straight line. Man, darn it. Hey, whoa, buddy. What? I'm offended by what you just said. What did I say? D-A-R-N? You remember saying that? Darn? Well, that's a bad word. A bad word? What do you... I don't understand. I think everyone should be offended by that word. What does that even mean? I feel like there's even more things people should be offended by. I don't want to find other things to be offended by. I just want to understand why you're offended by the words I said. Like, I think people should be offended by any time anybody mentions genitals. Okay, I'll take a break from talking about the words that I said. Why would you not be able to talk about those body parts? Well, that's a private part of your body. No one can ever talk about it. Well, if those body parts aren't good to talk about, then I would like to not talk about hands anymore. Well, that's not private. Everyone can see it. Well, I understand you can see them, but I want people to stop talking about hands, like hand me the remote or hand me a bottle of water. I don't want to have to hand people things anymore. I think that's just because you're lazy and you don't want to hand people things. It might be that, but I mean, stop asking me to hand you things. No, you can talk about hands. That's not offensive. If you're allowed to talk about hand body parts, why can't you just talk about any body part? Well, you can see hands. They're not private. Okay, but...
Mom, what are genitals?
Well, that's your wee-wee parts.
Aren't those called testicles?
Well, yeah, but don't say that.
But isn't testicles the scientific name for it?
Well, yeah.
So why is it bad?
Well, because it's not okay to say.
But why?
Because it's offensive.
But why is it offensive?
Because people will get offended.
Why are people offended?
Because it's offensive.
I don't think that makes sense.
Actually, it does.
Okay.
Thank goodness I don't have to talk about this anymore.